Hi there. I've been watching all the news recently, all the what's happening in the world and all the people who's unalived all around the world and in the Middle East in particular, and things are very devastating. And when I think how Western people think, because all Western people who are in power, these are the people who are controlling the world, and they want to control also the Middle East, and they think they are controlling the Middle East and what's happening here in the Middle East and in Egypt or wherever the place is. And one of the things they think that it is a solution to solve a problem to solve any problem or solve a problem in the Middle East or anywhere is to unalive many people so that they can make what they want to do, and they spread their ideologies the way they want to do. And thinking about the mentality and the ideology they are working towards, or they are thinking about, when you think logically about what they are doing or what they are thinking, it makes nonsense. It's nonsense. It doesn't make any sense, and they think it makes sense. And I will tell you why it doesn't make any sense. And let's give a topic for this video. It's English or Arabic. What do you prefer, English or Arabic? English or Arabic culture, English or Arabic language, English or Arabic way of thinking, English or Arabic intellectuality, or maybe intelligence. Which kind of intelligence do you like? Is it English or Arabic kind of intelligence? If we thought about the Muslim golden age, there was never a problem with science and the religion in the Muslim golden age, and there was never a problem between the religion and the science. And this is when all the scientists in this era developed many sciences, such as Al-Khwarizmi, which developed algorithm in the Islamic golden age. Al-Khwarizmi, which developed Khwarizmiyat, which is algorithms. Algorithm is the basic of this civilization. All the civilization is based on algorithms. Algorithm built social media. Algorithm built all the search engine, all the social media, all the transferring of money from anywhere to anywhere, all the youth, the Gen Z and the Gen X and the Gen Y, all the generations are sitting on their laptops or using their mobiles. All the mobiles and laptops and all the civilization we're living in is based on algorithms. Algorithms is invented, and it's invented by Al-Khwarizmi, which is a Muslim scientist, which did it in the Islamic golden age, because there was never a problem between science and religion. When Islam comes to place, it's the best environment for scientists to invent sciences. And people from the West who try to learn Arabic so that they learn the sciences that were made in the Islamic golden age, they learned about the Al-Khwarizmi, they learned the algorithm, and then translated to English, and then the Western people said that, or think that, said that they want to build all the civilization we're living in. They just say, we got it, we will build this civilization, and based on algorithms, and this algorithm changed a civilization. A science that was invented by a Muslim changed a civilization, while in the dark ages of the Western people, the European Dark Ages, there was a problem between religion and science. For example, Galileo, who explored the space and discovered that the Earth is the third planet in the space, was opposing the church at that time, who believed that the Earth is the center of the universe. That's why God descended on it, which is Jesus. When Galileo discovered this, that Earth is the third planet on Earth, they started to repel him. They get rid of him and his sciences all the way, because it opposed the beliefs of the church. And the church at that time was ruling the states, at the Western states and the European states. Then the people who think in the West or in Europe thought about separating the religion from the state, so that they can think freely, and the religion don't oppose the freedom of science that they think about, which we reach right now, which is democracy. And they reach democracy because of this, because of one of the reasons is this reason, that the religion, when the religion in Europe govern the state, it opposes sciences, and it's not the best environment for sciences to flourish. And they want to apply democracy in everywhere in the world. And whenever you don't apply democracy anywhere in the world, then you are not that modern, you're not that logic, you're not that you're not that modern logic, or you are not that good enough. You're not that good enough to talk with us. While this is not a logic reason to apply democracy anywhere in the world, either it's the Islamic world or anywhere in the world, maybe China or Russia or whatever the country you want to apply the democracy in. But they think with their logic that if you don't apply the democracy, the Western way, then you are not good enough to live, or they're not good enough to think about to think with us, or to live with us, or to talk with us. And here comes the country in the Middle East that think, they say that they are the only country which is democratic in the Middle East, and they want then the other countries is just bidding countries or disgraced countries, just because they don't apply democracy. If they don't apply democracy, then they are against democracy. And this showed that these are the people who want to govern the Middle East are applying what they want by force. And when they apply it by force, they just this is how their logic goes. We gotta unalive people so that these people won't think like us at all, and Arabs at all will not think like us. So we just need to unalive all these people so that they can think like us, or so that they can be like us, or change their minds. And changing their minds is really a big issue in this civilization for Western people. They want all the people around the world to change their minds, and they reach the ultimate solution for everything. The Western democratic system. The democratic system is the ultimate solution for any country, so that it should be applied anywhere in the world. And this is ultimate. This will never be changed. And because it's progressive, it goes the way we want to go. And go ahead, apply it in your country. If you think that this is logic, this is something that makes sense for you, so go ahead, apply it in your countries. You are applying it by force in the Middle East, while this is Well, this is based on intellectual intelligence. If you read a little bit before applying democracy about the intellectual intelligence and about spiritual intelligence, you will know the difference between how Muslim thinks and how Arab thinks, and how the Western people thinks with their intellectual intelligence. The spiritual intelligence is the highest way of intelligence. Then comes the intellectual intelligence. Then comes the emotional intelligence. Then comes the physical intelligence. When you are spiritually intelligent, you can do sciences just like a Khwarizmi algorithm, which can build a civilization. When you are in the intellectual intelligence like the Western people, you can apply the sciences that was done by the spiritual intelligence sciences. So when you apply it, when you come to the intellectual intelligence, the intellectual intelligence, and apply the spiritual intelligence sciences, you can build a civilization for 80 years, maybe, like the civilization we are living in. We are living in now. It's about 80 years, and you are just getting mad. Like this civilization will be destroyed to its end, and it doesn't make any logic. So we're gonna unalive some people in the Middle East because they are the ones who are not convinced by this ideology for no reason, and we don't know the reason, but it's the reason that these people think in a spiritual intelligence level that you don't know about. When you want to degrade these people to the intellectual intelligence level, you are degrading their way of thinking, and you are degrading their way of intelligence. And when you degrade them, you gotta judge them that they are a third developed countries. They are not developed enough to reach the Western countries. So you are developed to the extent that if we came to the other ideology or the other principle, the Western freedom. So the freedom let you reach to expose your bodies and make full love relationships on video recordings and on TV and everywhere, just to feel okay. And when you think in a logic way why you do such thing, you will know that you have a problem with such things, so that you need to expose it all the way, using the platforms or using the screens, any screen. Just expose your body and do some full relationships, full love relationships. And there was never a civilization that did such thing. And this civilization, when you think about why youth people, the Gen Z or the Gen X or the Gen Y, since the invention of the laptops and mobile, why they are sitting on the laptops, because they know they have some things to watch in the screens. You're exposing some full love relationships in these screens. So you're in a sneaky way, you're attracting the young people to these screens, and you're building this civilization, and you think that this is the right way to build the civilization. This civilization, if you want it to flourish more than 80 years, then you just need to think in a spiritual way, and the best way to think spiritually is being a Muslim. This is 1, 2, 3. It's not because I'm Muslim. It's because when you read the history, you know that the Islamic golden age was a golden age, and discovered the algorithm because it is the best environment to build sciences. It's not because I'm Muslim. It's not because anything. It's because it's open for everybody. And you think I'm free, I'm atheist. I'm atheist when I'm atheist, whatever that means. So an atheist. Let's talk a little bit about an atheist. When you see that signal, when you see that status here, this one, and you open the video and you see this one, you will sure say that there's someone put this here with this the way it's put here. And when you are born and recognize things around you, you say that there's no God, there's nobody who did such things in this world. Nobody did the it was by chance. Nobody did the tree. Nobody did the monkeys. Nobody did the whatever it's in the world. You just say that it's done by chance, it's done by luck, it's done by whatever, and this makes sense for you. When this makes sense for you, then you are in the lower level of intellectual intelligence. If you divide intellectual intelligence to levels, then you are degrading your intellectuality to the least. You are saying there's no God, and right now these people are in power in the West, thinking that this logic can go forward to build this civilization more. This will not be this will never happen, because this doesn't make sense. This is the when you think that this is came here by luck, when you think that this or this came here by luck, came here by chance, there is no one who put it here. This doesn't make sense. It was developed, it was a small that came by chance and then developed to be this big, and it will develop also to go more bigger, and the human being is originally a cheetah or a monkey, and this doesn't make sense. All the Freud things, maybe some of the humans are originated to be monkeys at some time, but this is another issue. This is another subject. But when you believe that the evolution that happened reached us to what we are living right now, this is not the right environment to build sciences. You are repeating yourself in making environments that is not good enough for sciences. Why I'm saying so? While your sciences that is based on trial and error, all the sciences is based on what you see, then you make it a mental science. It's all about ideas. You see things done. You see whatever science, maybe computer engineering, maybe in the medicine area, whatever you are doing. Let's say you are exploring how to do psychological pills. You see some people symptoms. People who think or who sleep so much, or who think in a way that they are so active, so they are not that calm like other people. Some patterns they do, so it's not the normal pattern about people. You keep watching people. So we are talking about psychology. You are watching people, and then you do some medicine so that these people return to be normal. Like bipolar disorder, those people who are happy, so happy and then so sad, or maybe they are so active in some ways and then they are so not active in some way. So it's a bipolar disorder, so I'll give her medicine. So it's about watching, it's about eyes and then thoughts. In spiritual intelligence, it's about heart, it's about heart. You meditate, and in Arabic, if you talk Arabic, of if you know Arabic, it's not meditation, it's called tafakkur. When you meditate on things around you, you start to get inspired, and this inspiration is about the heart. It's not about the mind. It's not something that make total sense with the mind, but it can make sense with the mind. But if you are not spiritually intelligent enough, it doesn't make sense for you. Like when you apply your way of thinking on some of the Islamic teachings, or some of the Islamic teachings, or some of the Islamic traditions, or way of thinking, or some of the Bukhari, or some of the dialogues or monologues, or some of the things that Muhammad, peace be upon him, did. It doesn't make sense for you because you think in an intellectual way. But when you think in a spiritual way, things is different, and thinking in a spiritual way, the Muslim way, because when you think because it's proven to be right, the Islamic Golden Age, all the sciences that was raised in this era can change civilizations. If this civilization is based on algorithm, so all the social media and all the search engines and all the money transfer things that is done in this era and in this civilization is based on algorithms. And here's a call to action for all the Muslims around the world. If you are watching me from the West, if you're watching me from Europe, you got to know something, that if there is a kingdom, an Islamic kingdom somewhere around the world, you can let the Western people using the algorithm and showing no gratitude to pay taxes for this algorithm, and the Islamic kingdom will not accept all the rumors and all the exposing bodies and making full love relationships on the screens. They will not accept that. So they will, you will, as an Islamic kingdom, you gotta take higher taxes for such things. You gotta take taxes for using a Muslim algorithm, for using a Muslim science without showing any gratitude. But in the opposite, you are sending rumors around and grouping Muslim peoples and grouping Arabs, which is the first E-word, and for you, you think that Muslim, and you are sending rumors all around the world. When you open any news website, or any big news or slow news, you see that the first thing, whenever it's a Muslim or an Arab, whenever he did something wrong in the West, you just make it as bold, the boldest you can, to say that this Muslim did a bad thing. But if there is a mass shooting, a white guy that did something, but he's American, he's a UK, and he's a French guy, he's a German, he's a Western guy, we just don't know. But if he's a Muslim, he's a Muslim. It's bold. You're just using algorithm in the wrong way against Muslims and Arabs. So if you're a Muslim, a Western Muslim, or a Muslim around the world, you got to take an action and think about the Islamic kingdom. And using, and all the algorithm that is used in this civilization should be put into a limit, in our civilization. This exceeded the limits. What's happening right now exceeded the limits. Since 48, things are getting is getting exceeded. And I'm originally from Jaffa. Jaffa was a 4,000 years old culture, and it was known to be the first intellectual and the first place where it sends news, and it sends culture for all the areas around it. And my grandmother is from Al-Umari family, which is related to Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu. And I hope you are doing fine at your end. I'm Ahmed Labiad. Have a nice day.